I'm here, and I'm live on Facebook as well. I'm live on Facebook and on YouTube. So, but I'll be disconnecting the Facebook shortly. It's just so people can join us on YouTube. Let's whine a little bit. Let's chat a little bit. If you're just joining, please give me a thumbs up. Facebook people, please, love and like is very essential. Okay, love and like is very essential on Facebook. And please, if you're watching me, say hello so I can acknowledge you, my queens. Hello, Ilona. How are you? I see you, Anlista. 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 Jackie 2026. I see you. I see you. Vanessa Harris. Vanessa Harris. Elizabeth, I see you, my queen. How are you? Give me thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Please, please give me thumbs up. How are you all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you all according to your time. My name is Olufunke Afe for Angels Empire. It's so good to see all of you. First and foremost, let me apologize for yesterday. What happened was, you guys know I was live, right? And one of my phones went off. The phone, the data carrier, the one that was sharing data to this one, it went off. So I was struggling to put it back on. I got my power bank, I plugged it, and at some point it seems as if I was back, but I didn't even know I was back, right? It was after I watched the replay of the video that I realized that, oh, I was actually back. I should have just continued, but I didn't know I was back. So I just turned it off, and I decided to just wait until today so I can have a proper live video. If you guys noticed, yesterday's live was just like, okay, I was just sitting here in the living room, and I said, okay, I've scheduled this live video for the past few days. Okay, let's just do it. So I'm so sorry about that. Please pardon me. I'm your girl. To those people on Facebook, please give me a thumbs up if you're watching me on Facebook, okay? Please give me a thumbs up. It's so good to see each and every one of you. Elizabeth said, greetings, my angels. Yes. Hello, beautiful. Good morning, all, says Jackie. Elizabeth said, I love your hair, angel. Thank you. Thank you, Thank you, my queen. Thank you so much. If you're watching me on Facebook, please say hi. Abba, don't be stingy with a hi now. You're not going to pay for hi. You're not paying for hi, yo. Yes. So yesterday we were talking, and this is not a serious live video, right? We're just whining, but then we're going to point out some certain things. Like I said yesterday, that I am making comparison with Tyla. Hey, Iris. Good morning. It's so good to have you here. How are you doing? Thank you for joining me. On Facebook, guys, give at least, okay, let's say a hi is expensive. Maybe to type hi, just give me a thumbs up. You know, the love and like, let me know you're with me. But I also understand something. There's something I know. I know some persons watch on their screen. You know, some persons watch on their TV. Some people are busy. Some people are at work. They use their AirPod to listen. And so if you can type, it's fine. It's okay. I'm just messing around, all right? But if you can, just say hi. I beg. Say hi. Okay, Sexy Fox. Hey, sexy mama, eh. Oya kajo mama, Kia was a mama, Oya kajo mama, Sexy mama, Oya kajo mama, Kia was a mama, Oya kajo mama, Thank you so much for joining me. I'm very happy. You all know that I'm a jolly kind of a fella. I don't take life too seriously, okay? I'm not that serious kind of a human being all the time. Why should I be serious every time? Why? Like some people will joke in this part of the world, they'll tell you that serious women are in labor room. If To those of you who have been there, many of us here are mothers, right? If you've ever been to labor room, you know it's not a place to joke. It's not a place, you don't play in the labor room. Someone sent me stars. Someone just sent me stars. Please, during this live broadcast, Brandon, Brandon, thank you for the stars on YouTube. Javante, I see you. Oh, Brandon, 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 with the star, Brandon. See, they deny me stars on YouTube, on Facebook. Javante, I see you, my queen on Facebook. I see you. Thank you for commenting. At least, maybe somebody has commented. Some of you will just not comment at all. Why? What did I do to you? Even if you are a hater, comment. We'll read your comments. Brandon, Brandon, Thank you so much. So those haters, comment. I like their comment too. I used to use their comments for cruise. Their comment is good. I love it. Hey God. Oh my God. Hey Brandon. Hey God. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brandon. God bless you. So this Brandon, you're just throwing me gifts. Hey, Jesus. Thank you so much. You see, Facebook denied me my stars. They denied me. Can you guys imagine that? Facebook gave me monetization. They gave me monetization. Hi Brandon. Okay, they gave me monetization. They gave me content monetization, but they are still not paying me. They refuse to pay me. If I check my monetization, it will be showing $0.00.00 on Facebook. They have never given me. You can remember one time when Facebook flashed stars. Hi, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. One time when they flashed stars on my Facebook page, and being it the first time, people showered me from my calculation, I got nearly $500 star worth of stars that day. It was massive, right? Something happened. It was after we came out from, and people were emotional, showing me so much love, and I got a whole lot. At some point, the star party was activated, and Facebook took it away. The next day, they took away my star button till today, including my gifts. At least they should have given me my money. Is it their money? They should have given me my stars. Now they refused. Till today, they took it away. So shame on you, Facebook. I have my stars now on YouTube. Shame. So now what were we talking about yesterday? Brandon, thank you so much for your gift. I really appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Where did I stop? Yes, you sent stars. He sent gold coin. I see them all. Thank you so much. I wish I could marry you. Whoa! You want to marry me? Okay. So, who is trending right now? Someone is trending. Tina Pratt, I see you, my queen on Facebook. It's so good to see you, Tina. Thank you for joining. Oh, Brandon. Brother, thank you so much for the good coin. So, um, someone is trending, right? Always for the wrong reasons. um, and it's no other person. Hey, Brandon, thank you so much. It's no other person but the explorer. We talked about her a little bit yesterday. I'm just using that to open up my conversation. It's not, she's not important. What, let me tell you what I use them for. You see, Esther, Janice, all of them. Those two are the two major ones. The rest are just yama yama, small cockroaches, backing up and down. Chihuahuas. So those two major people, I don't, well, if you want to open a chapter for them and talk about them and really blog about them to expose their nyash, whoever does that, I'm grateful to see that. It's fun. I love it. But for me right now, I just use them for cruise. In all honesty, I use them for cruise. I will do a video, a comedy skit about them. I'm loving it. That, in fact, that is, you know, they are just useless non-entities. They are just, you know, hungry people. Hungry, especially the explorer. That one, I told you people, hunger. I saw a video. I saw a video. I said, I'm like, okay, this is you. You can see hunger is showing. You can see hunger is showing. Yeah, but you know, so I was just like, okay. So she's trending now because her Facebook page cannot stay anymore. It's just going off and on, and I think she stole somebody's page. I went and checked. If you want to know, all you have to do is just click on the history of, if you see a Facebook page that you're suspecting somehow, just click on the history. You will see how the name is changing. You know, that is inevitable. You can't remove it. If someone gives you a page, or if you take someone's page and change the name of the page, it will show. You will see it. So I saw it. I saw where it's all coming from. I'm like, okay, Esther, I've stolen it. You're not just a bully. Now you're a thief. You just stole a page. Esther the thief. Esther the only barawo. Only she has gone to steal somebody's page. Hey, Facebook will not allow you stay. Facebook have driven you away. This one too will still go down. They will still bring it down. The evil that men do, when you do evil, evil will follow you. The people you are doing it to, they will pinch you. Like I just pinch you. Right? Esther the Explorer too. I went and chook needle on that page. I chook needle inside the page, and it vanished. So when you're doing evil to people, they will also do you back. I remember when Esther went and copyrighted Annicott, using Annicott's image to copyright her. Is that not how evil can you be? She did a screenshot of Annicott's image on Annicott's page, and she posted it on her page, you know, to bully Annicott. Annicott took that image and posted about it, and Esther went and copyright Annicott, claiming the copyright ownership of that image. Imagine. Can you guys imagine that? So how wicked can anyone be? Now when they are doing it back to you, you are crying, whoa, 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 whoa. I go nowhere. You will cry blood. You will cry, Tyla. You will cry, and we know you are pained. If they pay you well, do you choin, and you people cannot even maintain YouTube. The other one, Natasha, she has a page. She has a YouTube channel. She has it, but she cannot function properly. And I think the channel has some level of subscribers. You know, I think from the last time I checked, when she was doing one, when she wanted to flip. You guys remember there was a time she wanted to flip, and she's saying, "Oh, it's cut like it looks like a cut." Then she summoned courage and did a live with her tiny little cockroach voice. No, not cockroach. It's like, I don't know what to call it. It's one tiny, very tiny voice like that. She did a live. So that was when I saw the page, I mean the channel. And I think she has some level of subscribers there, but she cannot function well. When you're in the dark, what on earth can you do on YouTube? Although people do faceless things, faceless videos and all of that and put it, but the energy it takes to make AI videos, it's not a joke. It's easier on Facebook when you're just going to type all your shenanigans. You type and put it there, people will start jumping up and down. But on Facebook, it's more of video. So, and if you're doing saga video, like you're doing AI saga video on YouTube, you might not prosper doing it. You might not do well doing it, because it's not something that everybody wants to see. It's you are creating it for a certain group of people who are inside the saga or those who knows about the saga. So if you put it on YouTube, once the few people that are in your circle saw it, once they sees it, that's it. Other people who have no business with that same situation would not want to watch it. So if you want to function properly on YouTube as a YouTuber and as a faceless content creator, you have to create things that everyone can see, everyone can watch and enjoy. Maybe something like comedy or something like a movie kind of a scene, using AI or different things that you can do, and you will do well on Facebook. I mean on YouTube, but not saga faceless videos like AI saga videos. Very few people would watch it. People who are aware of that saga would be the only one to watch it. So you will not do well on YouTube. So I think that is the reason why Natasha is not doing well on YouTube. That's the reason why. So, but let's say for people like us now that will come out and do analysis about different situations, most especially if you can, even if you don't show your face, your people can hear your voice and you speak well, you speak properly, you've got it upstairs, you are obonge, you are strong in your speech, and you know exactly what you're talking about, and you can speak properly, then not just the people inside the saga will listen to you, others will also listen to you. For example, now I'm talking about Tyla's situation. Tyla is global, right? When you see Tyla, you would want to hear, even if you don't know me, even if you don't know what I'm talking about, even if you don't know whatever situation I'm in, you see Tyla and you'll be like, okay, what is this person talking about? What is she saying about Tyla? And then probably you might even want to listen to it, so, and also seeing my face also compliments also, it goes a long way to also compliment what I am doing and how I am able to attract viewers and attract people, it also goes a long way. But when you are anonymous, you want to be anonymous, even though we know you, we know who you are, we know what you look like, we know you, your nyash have opened, all of you, from Natasha. They are somehow, they don't even have confidence. The few times when I saw Esther's video, I'm like, oh, she lacks confidence. Their confidence ends in typing. That's all they are good at, but for them to present themselves and speak properly, they are not, no, it's not for them. It's not for them. Even keeping it fake. I've heard her speak before, and she just speak like the same way of speaking. They are just somehow, they cannot give proper analysis. They don't have it. So the least they can do, their life starts and end on Facebook. Only Facebook can tolerate that. Only Facebook people can enjoy those kind of shenanigans, because you will type with pictures and all. But when you see YouTube, YouTube is all about videos. Video. They can't function well on YouTube. They can't function properly on even Instagram. They cannot function properly. TikTok also. All these platforms are mostly video. So people like that cannot function properly on, like I said, people do anonymous things online and they prosper with it, but not saga. Not because saga actually entails, like when you're sagaing someone, it entails some certain group of people. Not everybody wants to come and start listening to the saga they know nothing about, right? So it is what it is. So basically that is it. So Esther is dangling. She's like this, pium up and down, from one page to another. This one will still go down. I'm telling you, it will go down. Keep carrying people's video and keep doing nonsense, keep doing rubbish. As for me, my Facebook page, if you take it down, I don't give a hoot. And besides, I have my face to show on my, I can verify my page anytime. If Facebook asks for verification, it's raining here and it's kind of joy. Please go and lock that door so that the noise of the rain can reduce.
Okay.
So yeah, if Facebook asks for verification, because they do that sometimes, they'll tell you to verify, to upload your identity and all of that, to verify your page and to verify your profile. I can easily do that because I am not faceless, right? So, but for them, it's very difficult. Brenda River, how are you, my angel? It's so good to see you. So I would urge the people on YouTube, on Facebook, please come to YouTube. Join us on YouTube, okay? Join us on YouTube because I want to use this Facebook phone to continue from where I left off yesterday on my analysis, okay? I'm so sorry, my Facebook people. Please come to YouTube. We're right there on YouTube. I'm there for you on YouTube, okay? So see you on YouTube. I love you. I love you. Javante, mwah. Tina, Belinda, sorry I said Brenda, Belinda, mwah. See you on YouTube. Bye. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to continue from where I left off. I'm just going to continue from where I left off yesterday. Come and take biscuits. Give them one. So I'll just continue from where I left off yesterday. Okay, hey Sharif for President, Your Excellency, I see you, my queen. It's so good to have you here. QT for sure. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you so much. And thanks for your gifts. You are trending. Okay. Who else do I have here? Tina Pratt, I see you. They are all thieves. I'm telling you, Cheryl. Esther have stolen. She have went and stole somebody's. Esther the thief. Hey, the general overseer of all the Nigeria Oloshows. The general overseer of all the Nyash lickers. Licking Kwekus online. If you want to live Kwekus, why don't you look for a real one? After all, your master said that they said they are bi. And they lick both Kwekus and pricks. So when you serve a bi, hey Jesus. Oh my God, Esther, as you are licking Kwekus, who is licking your own? I hope you are not just licking. Oh. I hope they are licking your own Kwekus too. So it's vice versa. Whoever, if you are licking somebody's Kwekus, make sure the person is also licking your own Kwekus. It should be learn to balance things. Don't just serve. They should serve you in some areas too. You also should be served. You don't go and be licking Kwekus that have no, I don't want to be talking too much. So anyway, Tinabra say, Angel, you speak the truth, and so does the other content creators. They don't like hearing the truth. I'm telling you, they don't want to hear the truth. And what is annoying me is, if you don't want to hear the truth, you don't have to hear it. You don't really have to hear the truth if you don't want to hear it. But allow those that want to speak the truth, let them go and speak their truth now. Is it by force? but you want to stop them from speaking the truth. You want to drag them to your side. They must love what you love. Is it by force to lick kpekus? Must I lick that kpekus you are licking? I don't want to lick kpekus. I am not bi. I'm not bi. I'm straight. You who is bi, go and be licking your bi kpekus. I don't want to lick kpekus. Nah. No, I don't want to lick kpekus. I'm fine. I like bola all the way. I like bola. I like mono. It's what I like. I don't like kpekus. I like the real thing. The real thing. It's what I like. I'm gonna be licking woman's kpekus. Why? For what? Twa. You're online. Even if I want to lick, let me lick the one that is clean, one that I can see, that is very clean, hygienic. The one that is preserved, not the one everybody can see. The one that everybody is seeing everywhere. Yaka, everywhere is open. I don't eat open food. I eat food that is preserved. Let's even say I want to lick kpekus. I will lick the one that is preserved. The one that's, that is covered and arranged, No, not this one. When you leave your food open, fly will perch that food. And when fly perch the food, they will shite on it, they will piss on it, then you go and eat jams. So I don't eat open food. I like when I want to eat, I eat the one that is preserved, covered, and nicely prepared, cleaned. I can eat that. But even though I don't eat kpekus, but if I have to, I will eat the one that is well preserved and covered. Not yama that is open, that fly is perching it everywhere. Everywhere you go, you see fly perching it. Train. Me, I will go and be eating that. God forbid. Oh my God. Okay, moving on. Angel, put a disclaimer on your video and future live stream. Right. Okay, that's a good advice. Yeah, I'll consider that. I even wanted to do something. I wanted to copyright my page, like everything on my page. Anything you take from my page, the moment you put it on your the moment you carry from my page. This lady did that. Linda EKG blog, she did that. If you pick anything from her page, most especially videos, the moment you put it on your page, she doesn't even need to stress herself to strike you. You just get the strike. I was trying to do that. I think I will consider that as well as the disclaimer. Yes, it's raining. It's kind of raining. It has stopped a little bit. It's just drizzling now. Yes, it is. Yes, Tina Pratt. Yes. Leah said hi. Hi, Leah. Sango said welcome to Indonesia. Okay. Are we? Thompson, thank you. Elizabeth said, me to you. Love Bola. me too. I love Bola. I love I swear to God, Bola all the way. Bola, come and give me kpekus. I don't want kpekus. I want Bola. Nice Bola. Whether big or small, just know how to use it. It doesn't matter. Some people say, oh, they want the big one. They want big size and all of that. Me? Whatever size you have, it depends on, it's not about the size. It's about the skills. If you have the skill, even if it's small, just know how to use. Just know how to use. Some people have it big, but they don't know how to use it. It's just big for nothing. So you see somebody with small one. Hey, if you handle you will be like, hey, I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled. Hey, let me not go there. This is not the discussion. I don't want to digress. Elizabeth, you are the one now. You want me to digress into naughtiness, right? You want me to get naughty. I don't want to be naughty right now. Okay. Okay, now let's move on. Um so where is that post now? Okay, I got it. So I will start reading it again from the beginning. And he said, I will never participate in, encourage, or justify the victimization of any fellow African or any human being for crimes they did not commit, create, or enabled. He's talking about Tyla here. Like I said yesterday, to those of you who were not here, Tyla wanted to come for her concerts in Nigeria. She wanted to go on tour, like right? So Nigeria is one of the countries that she wants to tour musically. So the moment the news broke, Nigerians began to kick against it, and they're like, no, because of the xenophobia attack that happened, um, a lot of countries were badly affected. And Nigerians, Nigerians now, we are everywhere. Nigerians are everywhere, all around the world. So Nigerians were badly, badly, badly affected. Some of them were chased out, some of them were killed. A lot happened to a lot of people from all around the world, right? So Nigerians were just quiet. It's when those things were going on, I thought Nigerians didn't really were not really serious about it. I didn't know that they were just waiting for a South African to want to do something in Nigeria or something. They were just waiting, and Tyler became the victim, right? And so they kicked against it. Angel, I think she means that you should read the disclaimer prior to your video content. That's what creators are doing now. Okay. Okay, I get that. Okay, I get it now, Iris. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, what was I even saying, Seth? So I thought that Nigerians were not going to react. I thought they were not going to mind. Like, I thought they were just okay with the situation. Not until Tyler's concert came up and everybody began to kick against it. So Omoyele Sowore went on to say that he is not going to victimize anyone who has nothing to do with any situation simply because they're coming from a certain country. But if you look all around the world, most especially Nigerians, I think Ghanaian. Let me just speak about Nigerians, right? As I am in Nigeria, let me talk about what I'm sure of. The victimization that we are going through around the world. Jesus. Hey, yeah. Like, you can see how difficult it is now for you to travel abroad. They continue to tighten and tighten and tighten and tighten. Since the coming of Trump, going to the US has become like it's like you're going to heaven. You want to go to the US now from Nigeria? Damn. Why? Because of some certain Nigerians, some of the shenanigans, some of the things that some Nigerians do outside Nigeria, and the desperation, the scamming, the stealing, so many things that Nigerians do, outside the country that is causing us this victimization, right? So when it happens, when Trump decided to ban Nigerians, he didn't say, oh, he's banning those who have committed some offense, those who have committed crimes, or those who have done some certain things. It affects everyone. And so, hence there is xenophobia in South Africa. If you are from South Africa, whatever comes to you, you just have to accept it. It's normal. Me, when Trump was doing all of the things he was doing, when some Nigerians were hating on him and all of that, me, I never hated Trump for that, because He's trying to safeguard his territory as the president. I won't hate you for that. If you leave the door of the West open, Nigeria and other African countries will be empty. Everybody will just go in there. So it is necessary for some certain countries to take some drastic measures to secure their own place. Otherwise, their economy will be worse than ours. They'll start suffering too if they allow everyone to just gush in. Go and fix your own if you're pained. If you if you're pained about being victimized or being chased out, like those ones that were chased out of South Africa, come and try here. It's not easy. It's tough. It's survival of the fittest. Come and build your own too. Yeah, some certain persons pay the price for the places where you're running to. The prices were paid. You come and fix your own too. So me, the xenophobia attack in South Africa, I didn't like it. You know, if you want to do things properly, because they claimed that they were chasing out people that have no documents, but that was an illegal way of chasing people out. That was totally wrong. Don't they have immigration? Can you not invite people? Can you not arrest people properly and investigate them and find out if they are legal or illegal, and then you deport them whatever way other countries are doing it. But you look at the barbaric way that South Africa went about it. That was a complete xenophobic attack on the migrants, right? And that was totally unacceptable. So if a certain country is being victimized, as regard that, then whoever comes from there will also feel the heat. Okay. So, but Omoyele Sowore has a different opinion to that. So he is saying that African must steadfastly hold their leaders accountable for their ineptitude, corruption, and incompetence instead of turning against one another. Right? Okay. So this particular thing, this particular paragraph, I think that this is for South Africans. You should tell them, right, to hold their leaders accountable for the illegal immigrants that are coming into South Africa, and for those who are living in South Africa without their papers and all of that. They should hold their country, their leaders accountable. To be able to liberate that, to do something about that, instead of individual going to the streets to go harass people, both those who are legal and the illegal ones. And some of them got killed as a result of it. So I think this particular place is not for us. I don't think this is for Nigerians, right? So and also, okay, yeah, I would also say that we also can embrace this. But like I said in my video yesterday, that instead of us holding outsiders responsible for our problems, like I gave illustration about Trump, when Trump wanted to come to Nigeria, and a lot of people were saying, oh, he's coming to steal from us, including the blacks outside Nigeria from different parts of the world, that we shouldn't allow it. I said, okay, put this energy in calling the African leaders and holding them accountable, for all of these things, because they allow these people to come in to take from us. If they don't allow it as a result of corruption, we will not be going through what we are going through today. Right. So, instead of turning against one another, yes, but South Africa turned against us first. They turned against us, and so you don't expect me to be smiling at them. Right? It's not possible. Even though me, I have nothing personal against Tyla. Tyla is a good, she's, I won't say she's a good person. I don't know. That's not, but I would say she hasn't done so far so good. I don't even think she has scandals. I don't know if she has scandals, but then she hasn't done anything wrong. I wouldn't say she's a bad person, right? But hence, something happened in her country, and this is what Nigerians are saying. They are like, okay, Tyla have a very big platform. She never spoke against the xenophobia attack. She never said anything. She never spoke against it, even though she have a voice to do so. And now she wants to come to Nigeria to perform, and Nigerians are saying no to it, right? So, and he said Tyla must be allowed to ply her trade freely, just as every African artist, workers, and citizens should be able to do across the continent and beyond. Right? So that she should be allowed to come and do her thing, do her concerts. And for me, as nice and kind as I want to be, I would say no. No. You know why? Even though I want to, even though, like I said, I have nothing against Tyla, she has never done anything, that I would say, okay, that I would want to speak against, right? Even at that, imagine the pain that we felt as Nigerians since seeing our own being treated in such a barbaric way in a certain country, right? I love Tyler. If not for the xenophobia attack, if Tyler would come to a place, a city where I live in, if I were to be in Lagos and she's performing in Lagos, I could buy the ticket and go watch Tyler. I love her. But I'm not happy. And you're coming from a country that made me so unhappy. Even if you dash me a ticket to go watch Tyler, I would not even be excited. I would not be happy. It's like you telling me to be smiling while I'm suffering. It's like you beat a child and telling the child not to cry. Sometimes these things has to do with emotions and, feelings from the inside. How you feel from inside will reflect on the outside. It goes a long way to show your reaction on the outside. Ordinarily, if you go for a show, you're supposed to be excited, you're supposed to be happy. You're buying a ticket with your hard-earned money, and it should worth paying for, right? So going for a show should make you happy. You should be jumpy and happy and clapping and shouting when you're watching your favorites and you're happy with what you see, you're seeing, you're happy with what you're hearing. The music is giving you joy. But when someone is coming from and the attack is recent, it's just too soon. It's still fresh in our memory. People are still sad. Those returnees are here. They are crying. They are looking for how to start off their lives again. Their lives they're like newborn babies who are trying to start life all over again, right? And you expect them to come and buy your tickets and come and laugh and come and smile at you and clap for you, after all that happens coming from your own country, which you had, for whatever reason, Tyler couldn't speak against that. If Tyler could not speak against the xenophobia attack, I can understand. If she does that, she'll be in serious trouble in her own country. I can understand that. But also do not blame us for saying that you could have spoke against it with your big platform, but you didn't. And so we don't want to listen to you. We don't want to listen to your music. We don't want to watch your concert. We don't want to attend your concert. We don't even want you to come. We don't even want to see you. So you cannot blame us if we say that you had the opportunity to speak against that barbaric act, which you did not, and so we don't want to see you. You understand? It doesn't mean that I will still, like I said, it doesn't mean that I still will not understand why she cannot speak against it, because if she does, she would be in serious problem with her own country. I can understand that. So stay in your country for a while. Until when the whole thing dies down, when everything goes down and everything normalizes, nothing actually lasts forever. This xenophobia attack is going to become a thing of history as time goes on. But then it will be there. It will be there in history. The next generation to come will hear it. They will know. And this is the danger of it. And this is what actually causes racism. History of the things that have happened in the past. These are the things that cause this stigmatization, that causes this hatred and this segregation, in the world today. Because the children who are coming tomorrow hearing about this, that what South Africa have done, is to create some sort of stigma in their mind when they see a South African, ew, and all of those things. So it will be there in history, but nevertheless, this is still going to calm down. It's going to die down, and everything is going to normalize again. But for now, the fire is still burning. People are still hurting. People are not happy. And then you want to come and sing? You want to come and you want to like how? How do you even intend to? How do you want me to start? After you slap me, I will come and start. Yay, Tyla! No, it doesn't. It doesn't work that way. We are humans. We have feelings. And so we're saying we don't want to see. I support that notion that Tyler, I have nothing against you. I don't have nothing against you, like nothing completely. And I love Tyler. And she hasn't done anything wrong in this whole situation. Like she was not a part of it, and she never supported it, even though she did not speak against it. So I have nothing against her. But yet, I don't want her to come for now. I don't want to see her, I don't want to hear if there's a way that I heard that I heard that she has withdraw and she's no longer coming. I don't know how true that is or something. But if there is a way that Tyla can just be put back and not come, I would love it. I don't want her to come at this time because I'm not happy with her country and she is a South African at the moment. Stay back, you know. So he went on to say the real problem is not ordinary African. It is the failed leadership that have fostered corruption, economic hardship, and the condition for division. Right. So if the leadership have done all of these things, what about we as humans? Are we supposed to be barbaric to each other? Are we supposed to treat each other badly? Are we not supposed to join hands together as Africans, as blacks to fight against all of this shenanigans, all of this corruption, all of this racism, all the whole thing that is being done to us by the West? Are we not supposed to join hands together? Are we supposed to be fighting one another? You look at the South Africans that were doing all of these things. There was no one white person among them. They have whites in South Africa. There was no white among them. Carrying out this xenophobic attack. There was no white. They were all blacks. This is literally blacks against blacks. That's barbaric. That's ridiculous. That's irritating. That's disgusting. I felt so irritated when I saw that. I'm like, okay, this is blacks against blacks. So who is going to fight for us? And you see this thing that South African did? And you guys know that South Africans are going through racism. Serious one, because they have whites in their country. Whites that are claiming to be that have become South Africans. It's not like they're claiming, they have been there, they're generations to generation. They are rooted. And they're going through serious situation with that. The blacks are literally suffering. And so now who is going to support? Which part of Africa? Which black race is going to, like, you guys are just on your own now. I used to see some Americans, some blacks in America, they will come out and start talking about the racism that is going on. Some of them will go as far as going back to South African history to point it out, to let the whole world know that the roots, the originality of South Africa are blacks, not whites. So black people all around the world were doing all of these things, and now you turn your back against the blacks that are supporting you. So where do you stand? Where on earth do you stand? No black nation wants to see you now, right now, at this moment. They don't even want to hear your name. Nobody wants to hear the South African, like South African. Nobody wants to hear it. And I'm going to authoritatively say this. South Africa has never been a place that I want to go for a greener pasture. To be honest, I know that their economy is way better than Nigeria and some other Africa. In fact, they're the best in Africa. As regard economy, they are the best. They are doing better than every part of African country. South Africa, yeah. Give it to them. But to be honest, they are just nowhere near where I would want to leave my own country to go in search of a greener pasture. No, if I can go to anywhere in the West, that's not South Africa. Whatever I can make, whatever I can do in South Africa, I can put effort to do it in my own country, and I'll be at peace. Nobody will come and knock on my door and be telling you, oh, where's your papers? Do you have a complete paper? I'll start going through all of those things, looking for a way to register myself, looking for a way to get green card, looking for a way, and doing all of suffering to do all of. If I want to eat frog, I eat the one with fats. Not South Africa would I go through all of that nonsense for. I wouldn't do it. I've always been like that. I've never ever thought of, okay, people are jackpot, they want to travel abroad, they want to go in search of a greener pasture, they want to go here, they want to go there, and all of that. Yeah, I have never thought of going to South Africa. If I'm going to go to South Africa, it's going to be me going to catch cruise, because I heard it's a beautiful city. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, I can go there to catch fun. I can go there to, to tour. I can go there like for whatever, not for greener pasture, like so many Nigerians are going there for. I would not go. If you dash me their visa, I would just go there. If I have my money to go and enjoy myself as a vacation, I can go to South Africa because it's a beautiful country, but not in search of a greener pasture. You guys are just a little bit better than us. If you work really hard here and if you have capital to do business, let me tell you guys something. You see, in Nigeria, what is killing people is lack of capital to do business. If you can source out capital to do business, you will do well here in Nigeria. I don't need to go to South Africa. Hell no, for greener pasture. I won't do it. Right? So, okay, so the real problem is not ordinary African. It is the failed leadership that has fostered corruption, economic hardship, and the conditions for division. African deserves better than the leaders who create conditions that put us against one another. I understand that the leaders, they enjoy it when we are against each other, because it's kind of politically, it helped them politically. They use it as politics. So it's a thing that some of them sometimes they foster, they allow it to happen. Some of them will find a way to create it so that there will be chaos here and there, and then the government will have their way in whatever it is that they want to do. But having said all of this, are we supposed to be foolish to allow that to happen? Are we not supposed to be fighting against it and saying that no, we will not do that? Rather for you to embrace it, allowing it to happen. And when the stigmatization comes, we want to start defending some certain persons because they don't have a hand in it, or because no, it's not going to happen that way. People have, so it is what it is. Tyla cannot come, and it is said that she cannot come, and the people don't want to see her, and that's just what it is at the moment. And so Tyla would have to stay back. If I'm able to see, maybe if I travel somewhere someday and I see Tyla and I'm able to watch her concert or something, I would clap for her, but she should not come here at the moment. I am one of those that will say, no, I've never been like this. I'm not the kind of a person. Now, this is where now it's getting interesting now. Like I said, I want to, one of the main reasons for this live video is for me to be able to I want to make comparisons with Tyla's situation and Justin's situation, right? So now if you look at the situation with Tyla is actually suffering from what she did not create. Okay. Cheers. I'm drinking Coke actually. Tyla is suffering from what she did not cause. It is not, this xenophobia attack is not Tyla's business. It's not her problem. She didn't create it. She didn't support it. She has no business with it, in all honesty. And now she's suffering from it. Like I said yesterday, Justin, on the other hand, Justin is suffering from racism. Yeah, he's suffering from racism. When I saw Esther's video, one of her old videos that she made, and I stumbled upon it yesterday, and I was watching, and I'm talking about Esther the Explorer, and she was talking about supporting a Nigerian because the person is a Nigerian. So it's not about the truth. It's not about justice. This whole thing that you see happening with Dr. Dean, it is not about justice. It's not about the truth. It's about your own. This person is your own. And so you support her regardless of whatever the situation is. You support him regardless of whatever the situation may be. In this context of the xenophobia attack in South Africa, Nigerians are supporting Nigerians regardless of whatever the situation may be. For me, it's different. I would say Tyla should not come, not because I am supporting my own regardless of whatever. I'm supporting it because this is the right thing to do. This is the truth. The people are sad. The people are crying. And someone from a certain country that has made us sad wants to come and perform. If Tyla was coming here to visit hospitals, if she's coming to do humanity, I will understand. People would allow, in fact, people would embrace her. Not coming to dance, because we're not happy, we're not dancing. It takes a happy person to dance. If you guys understand what I'm trying to say, it takes someone who is happy to dance. And a certain country has made us so unhappy. And someone from that country wants to come to our country to come and dance. Just think about it. It doesn't align. It's not going well with human mentality and how human are wired. It contradicts each other. So that is why I also will kick against that. But I would not kick against just about anything, simply because whoever is involved is from my country. I will not do that, even if you are from the same womb as me. And that is why you see us here today talking about Natasha, talking about the explorers, talking about some shenanigans, some chihuahuas, people like what's her name? This one with little eye, Joy with the little eye, and all of that. That is why we're here talking about that, because they want to force you to support someone that they support or that they claim to love, even though we know they don't love the person. All they're doing is they're just doing their own thing to feed themselves. What they're looking for food to eat, and so they will support whatever that can bring food to their table. We can understand that. But why don't you just go ahead and give your support in peace? Must I join you? And do you even know me? You don't feed me, you don't clothe me, you have nothing, and then you want to force me. Like I have to, if I don't accept what you want, if I don't agree to support what you support, then you start bullying me, you start cursing me, you want to create this atmosphere of fear. You want me to be so scared, you want me to be so afraid, and you just want to terrorize me, and I'll be so scared of you that I have no choice but to start to support your nonsense. That is where the problem is, and that is where I draw the line, and that is why I call it a racism. It's all about, okay, this whoever is involved is from our country, and then we will support the person regardless if it was a marriage that got stumbled, or that got scattered, whatever that happens. Hence this person, even if the person is not good, even if the person even if the person is either the person is good or bad, no matter what the person might have done inside this marriage, then you will still go ahead and support it, even though you are from a community, from a place where if a woman cheats, it's totally forbidden. You would be the first person to cast the first stone, but yet you wouldn't see that as nothing. Even if it happens in a certain relationship or in a certain situation, you will still go ahead and give your support to the person just because this person is from your country. That is racism. So Tyler is suffering from what she knows nothing about, from what she did not create. Justin is also suffering from what he did not create, which is the slave trade of 400 years ago. In my own opinion, I don't think that in these modern days that someone who is not a racist, right, a white person who is not a racist would go ahead and marry someone from a different race. Like, you cannot be a white and a racist and then you go ahead and marry a black person. Why? Okay, some persons are of the opinion that they will marry you to enslave you because they want to enslave you inside that marriage. No, eyes don't open now. It's no longer, you cannot really enslave anyone right now in these modern days, unless those that want to be enslaved. Even if you go to the thickest forest in Africa to pick a girl and you have the nerves to take her to the United States, or you take her to anywhere in the West, give her just maximum 1 year. It will be more tearer than those in the United States, those whom she met there. So it just cannot work. So anybody who think that, okay, they want a slave and you go to Africa and marry, you're wasting your time, because the moment they get there and they see how things, even if they don't know, even if they are timid from where they're coming from, the moment they get there and they begin to see how things, it doesn't take long for people to learn. They see how things are being done. They begin to make research. They begin to ask questions. They speak to people, and they begin to understand how things are being done. The moment they realize they are slaves, they will carry their bag and go. They will not stay with you, right? But in this situation, it's completely different, because some persons will be like, okay, some certain people, that is why you see some of the fights you see on the street of social media, some of the divorce, because they took someone from Africa, they took them down to the West, and when they realized what they were doing, they decided to but this is totally different, because in some of the situations that we've seen so far, when a man, we've seen a situation where a man was the one that carried his bag and left, and he said, I'm done. I can no longer, you should have been the one to carry your bag and run. If you were being enslaved, if you were in that same situation that people are clamoring that you were, or people are trying to defend you for, then you should have been the one to leave. Not you begging not after the person left, you're begging for them to come back. If things were not rosy, if you were a slave that everyone that a lot of people think you were, then you shouldn't be begging your slave master to come back to enslave you. The moment they carry their bag and left, you should celebrate and be happy that, oh, thank God they are gone. Maybe you are also planning to leave, and instead of you leaving, they left you. You should celebrate that. Not you crying and looking for every means to bring them back into your life. If you were truly a slave, you shouldn't be begging them. You shouldn't be looking for a way. You shouldn't go and buy a gift or buy this and buy that to want to lure them or to want to beg them to bring them back into your life. Because after all, you're already in a certain country where you want to be for whatever reason. You are there and you already established. Maybe you already have your green card or you already have your citizenship or whatever it is that you're looking for. You are already established. So what more do you need? Why do you still have to go and start begging someone your slave master who left you, your slave master who just, he left you in peace. He enslaved you. He was beating you. He was yanking you. He was slapping you, postpartum, whatever it is that you put on his head. Now he has left. Why are you looking for a way to bring him back at the beginning? Why do you want him to come back into your life? Right? So in that situation, you can see that there's some certain situation that will be in front of you. Then you will understand that this situation, it's just glaring. It's very clear that this person cannot just be whatever it is that they are painting the other person to be. It can be glaring unless you want to be a racist. And I do not know Nigerians to be a racist until recently I began to see all of these things that I'm like, okay, so Nigerians, so now to be like this, that you people will see the truth and you will not say it just because, okay, this person is our own. Is it supposed to be like that? It's not supposed to be like that. It should be all about the truth. It should never be about tribe. It should never be about a race. It should have always been about the truth. So this is the victimization I'm talking about, and also paying for crimes that you did not commit. A lot of people are traumatized, and like I said yesterday, a lot of blacks abroad, a lot of blacks in the West are traumatized as a result of racism of 400 years ago, right? And some of them will be like, oh, we don't know. The blacks in Nigeria, in other African countries don't know the pain and all of that. We also know the pain, because your forefathers that were sold to slave trade were our forefathers too. If you understand what I mean, they were taken from us. Some of our people sold them out. The wicked and the evil people sold them out, and people actually bought them. So we also feel the pain that our forefathers were enslaved by the whites 400 years ago. So we also feel that pains, which is one of the reasons. And also these things that is being said about the West coming to take from us, from years, generation to generation. It's not a thing of today. It's been happening right from day one, taking from Africa and all of those things. So because of that feelings, whoever comes, whatever happens between any African person, maybe a Nigerian versus a white person from the West, all Nigerians will just go on top of your head. All the African country in support of their own, they'll be like, these people don't even love us in the first place. They don't love us. They take from us. Take, for example, all this ban from the United States, all the ban that we're going through and all of that. If our own country is good, if you have not been taken from us, maybe our life would have been better, right? But yet, we're supposed to, what a lot of people will say is that if not for the leadership that we have, if not for the situation, if not for the fact that the West are oppressing us, they should be the one looking for visa to come to Africa. We have a beautiful weather. We are blessed. Africa is blessed. Africa is blessed. What is West without African resources? Let's be honest. What is West without the resources from Africa? So we have what we have. We are really blessed. It's just that we don't utilize it. We're just so foolish. Selfishness, wickedness has enveloped majority of us, and most of us, most especially our leaders. They would just not do the right thing. Selfishness, they will pack for themselves and their families, and other peoples are suffering. And that is why we're in the situation we are today. So a lot of people are of the opinion that these people should be the one looking and suffering to get a visa to come to Africa. Our weather is so beautiful. That cold, timid cold, we don't have that. That one that will make you want to wear, you don't even mind wrapping yourself with a mattress because of cold. We don't have that. I'm not trying to make mockery. As I insult my country, as I'm lashing my country, I will also lash. If there's anything going on in some certain place, we will say it. That is how it is. So don't just expect me to be lashing my own country without speaking about other places too. I will say the things that we have, who we are, what we are blessed with is what we are blessed with. And what we're cursed with is what we're cursed with. We'll talk about it all. So don't get offended if I'm talking something, if I'm saying certain things. This is what I'm saying. I have a friend that will come out and lash out to Nigerians. Hey God. She curses Nigerians. But if you have one, she's an American, a black American. If you say one thing, just one negative thing about America, she will tear you into pieces. Okay, does it mean that America has no blemishes? Is there such a perfect nation? Is there a nation in the world that is perfect? So if I'm speaking negatively about my country, which is the truth, so does it mean I will not talk? If there's anything I see about America, I should not say it. No, I will say it. I will say it. So each time she and I are having a conversation and I say something about America that I see that is wrong, most especially this area of Black Americans not wanting to take accountability. They don't want to be blamed for anything. She's not just the only one that does that I have seen. Majority of the Blacks that I've seen in America, if you point out something that is not okay about them, they would be so mad at you. But they are quick to want to blame other places. This lady will sit down and she will curse Nigeria. And when she's doing it, I'll be like, yes, you're right. Because she's right about what she's saying about Nigeria. I would accept it. I would take accountability for it. But what if I speak about you, things that you know is the truth about you, then you get mad because you don't want me to say anything about the Blacks in America. Why is it like that? So let me not digress. I'm talking about the blessings that, that Africa has that is not being utilized, right? Africa is blessed. Is blessed. In fact, you don't even need to plant. Sometimes, in my compound, if I wash, for example, if I'm trying to cook and I wash my pepper, I just throw away, or maybe my tomatoes. I just throw the water. Maybe if you just throw the water on the ground where there is, where there is sand, it will grow. That is how blessed we are. That is how blessed our soil is. You don't need stress to plant. Just plant and it will grow and it will yield fruits. Now they have altered our seeds with GMO, and if you see this GMO seed of a thing, you can't even replant. You can't replant the seed. Very soon we're going to lack organic seeds that if you want to plant, you have to go and buy. That is what is happening to us due to our ignorance and lack of, also corruption, because it's not like our leaders don't know all these things. It's not as if they don't see all these things, but corruption will just allow them to accept anything, even if it's going to destroy the whole nation. So this nation is blessed. Nigeria is blessed. Africa is blessed, to be honest with you. But wrong leadership. Wrong leadership. So victimization, stigmatization. Look at us. We who is just like this parable they always make. They'll say, a daughter of a meat seller eating bone. Your father sells meat. Your father sells beef. He has a factory where he's slaughtering and he sells beef, but the only thing you're being given as a child of a man that sells beef is bone, like a dog. That is how it is for us Africans. Like I said, it should be very difficult. Getting a visa to Africa, to any part of Africa, should be something of a significance. We should be the one banning who or what is the West without African resources. But look at us. We are the one. All of the resources were the things that was used to build the West. And we, from where the resources, from where it originated, from the source, we are now running to a place where where our resources was used to build. That is where we are running to for greener pasture. That's a shame. That's a shame. And yet we are being rejected. You will sweat before you get a visa to go to such a place. And we have it here. You see? So these are some of the things that you and I did not create, but yet we're suffering from it. And so if a country did something in the name of a country, not a personal thing, because the xenophobia attack that happens in South Africa was not done by one person. It was a whole country, the youth coming together to carry out all of these things in the name of South Africa. We don't want you people in our country, leave our country. And most of their excuses that we've heard, I don't know, they're like that the foreigners, most especially Nigerians. Guys, don't get it twisted. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. There is no Africa without Nigeria. We top the list. No Africa without Nigeria. No matter which way you look at it, as bad as the economy is, there's no Africa without Nigeria. We are the giants. Whichever way you look at it, even though a lot of people will say, oh, the giants have become the tail. I mean, the head have become the tail. It is true because of where we placed ourselves, how we behave in society, how we behave outside. We are not helping matters. We, the masses, put the leaders aside. Even we, the masses, we are not helping matters. We're too desperate. We don't respect ourselves. Give an average Nigerian a wing to fly. He will ask you how high. He will fly higher. He will want to fly higher than his wings can take him. That is some of the things that even cost us the problems. You see, when you have the opportunity, some people who have the opportunity to travel, they will travel somewhere and they want to just go and you see those things they have not made. That money they have not made for the past 15, 20, 30 years, they want to make it in 1 month. And so they will do all sorts. They will do all sorts to make that money. So, and these things are costing us problem because the people you are doing it to, in a country where you're doing it, they will find out, they will see it, it will show everybody, who's like, oh, where is she from? Where is he from? Nigeria. And, and before you know it, these things is like, so these are some of the things we're going through, and we are being affected. Every one of us is affected by some shenanigans of some people. So if something affects an entire country, everybody in that country will definitely be affected. And that is what is happening to Tyla. And that is why I cannot speak for Tyla and say, oh, let her come, oh, let her be. Despite the fact that she has no hand in it, let her be. No. Her country did this, and she is a South African, and definitely she would also have to bear the consequences. For whatever affects the eyes will definitely affect the nose. Now, Justin, on the other hand, has no business being racist towards, because this thing happened 400 years ago, which he has no business with. He has no hands in. And he is also one of those people that would want to fight against racism and say we are all humans and all of those things. He is one of the whites that does that. Because there are so many whites that are also kicking against racism that will tell you I've met a lot of blacks that loves me so much despite my skin color. Yes, many of them. Many that I've met physically long before now that came to Nigeria. There's one certain Irish company that came to, I worked with that company, all white Irish people. That was back about 15 years ago. I know how they behave. And even now that I'm online, the people that I've met online, I've met great white skin, like white. They are no mix, nothing. Good people. They will never look down on me as a black person. So why should I be racist towards every white person that I see? Why should I do that? So why should something happen between a black person and a white person, and I just go directly and just take side with the black person simply because this person is black? If you do that, no matter how much you try to claim to be a good person, no matter how much you want to show to the world that you are not a racist, if something happened between a black and a white person, if you are a white person and then you just jump in and support the whites, regardless of what might have happened between the two, then you are a racist. When each time, some of them, when they want to speak about this, when they want to talk about this, they won't tell you any significant thing that make any sense. They will tell you because this person is our own. That's what they tell you, because they know that some of these people they support they have done so much shenanigans. They are disgrace. Some of them are disgrace to even the black race. When you look at the things they do, the things, how they portray themselves, the things they support, how they look, what they do, they are disgrace. So that's why you see so many of these people are faceless. They're not proud of what they support. They are not proud of it, so they rather do it faceless because they cannot even hit their chest and show that this is the person I'm supporting. They are not proud of it. They know they shouldn't be support such a person in some certain situation. They know they shouldn't be supporting such, so they are not proud of it. But why are they doing it? Because she or he is our own. That means you're a racist. That's what you have become. And in my own book, two wrongs cannot make a right. Simply because you want to, like, and you know, like I always say that this movement of women supporting women hasn't done us any good at all. At the beginning, it was doing us good. It was doing the women community a whole lot of good. It was helping a lot of women out of domestic abuse, you know, out of so many situations, because women from this part of the world were going through a lot in marriages and relationships because of patriarchy. Yeah. So when this movement started of women supporting women, it was a good thing. I supported it. I always tell you people, that was when I created that group called Gender Equality Worldwide. I created that group when this movement started. I was an advocate for it too. Not until it turned evil. You see a man and a woman fighting online or divorce online, you just rush and begin to support the woman, regardless of what she might have done. That's when I became really skeptical about it. I'm like, no, I cannot be a party to this. And so I look at the situation. Whatever it is I'm going to support, I will first of all make my research, make my findings about the situation. If it's a thing that is worth me supporting the woman for, I go ahead and support the woman. But if I see that this woman, you're a nitwit, you're not worth my support, I will support the man. If the man, it depends on what happened between the two. I don't give a shit about gender. It's not about gender, it's about the truth. There are evil women out there, many, plenty of it. So, you know, there's this thing, I was having a discussion with someone, and I'm like, why is it that good men, it's very rare for a good man to meet a good woman? You know, when you look at marriages, you see that the man is good, the woman is bad, the woman is good, the man is bad. You see that the woman is a good woman and she end up with a bad man that is treating her really badly. Or the man is a good man, he ended up with a bad woman that will be treating him badly. So if there's any situation in front of me, I would want to weigh it, because there are women that are so evil, very wicked, selfish women. So why do I have to go ahead and be supporting anyone simply because you're my gender? For what? Why? And if I don't, who the fuck are you to come and force me or to come after me to think you want to scare me? I should be so afraid of you. Say, like this nonsense people are doing right now. Who the F are you licking quickos? You want me to come and lick quickos with you? Thunder fire you there. So this is the comparison I'm actually trying to make between Justin. What Justin is suffering is something similar to what Tyla is suffering right now, even though she's not suffering. She's already big on her own. She's not coming to Nigeria. I don't think it will make, although it's not good for anyone's career. Yeah, it's not good to be rejected as an artist. Yeah, to be rejected somewhere, no matter what. That's a slap. Nobody wants that. It's not good for her, but she'll be all right. She will be fine, and I'm sure she understands. She herself, just like I did when we were being banned, you know, from going to the United States. I'm like, I'm not going to hate Trump for that. I won't hate him for it. Yeah, he's protecting his own. He doesn't want his economy to become nyama nyama as it is over here. If he opens the door, it will be filled up. There will be no more space. Nigeria will be empty in 24 hours. That's the fact. So he has the right to do it. Everybody wants to leave. He has the right to do it. So I hope Tyla in her own too will be like, I understand this. I'm not going to blame these people. You cannot blame us for this. We don't want anything South African right now. Not anything exciting. We are not excited. We're not happy. Don't come and dance. We don't want dance. If you want to come and do charity, like I said earlier, you want to visit hospitals, you want to do anything charity, yeah, that will make sense. Not you coming to dance. You come in to dance water and shake your yansh and do what do they call these beats? I'm a piano beat and do can when people are crying. Those who were sent out are here now struggling, and then you want to come and start dancing. What is there to dance about? What is the excitement about? If we are going to dance, it's not from your music from South Africa. We don't want you to come and play music for us to dance to. You have no music for us to dance to. At this moment, we cannot dance to your music. We're grieving. Yes, we're grieving. We're in a moment of grief. And so we don't want to celebrate. We don't want your music to dance. If we want to grieve, sometimes, when people are grieving, when people are during burial, people play music and they dance. But this grief is not for it's not for someone who has grieved you to come and start singing to you. Someone by your child, for example, and you are grieving, and the person wants to come and play music for you to dance. The person who buys your child wants to come and play music for you to dance to. It's not making any sense. It's not going well. It's not going to work. So it was a big deal. If you're familiar with Nigerian algorithm, oh damn, when this Tyler thing came, geez, everybody, like, this is one of the few times that I've seen Nigerian taking something very serious. Like, they were so serious. They're not playing, they're not joking. Everybody was serious with it. This Omoyele show that was saying, oh, Tyler should be allowed to perform and da 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 da. You want to see how they rain hell on him for coming out to support that notion, for coming out to say Tyler can go ahead and perform her rights and all of those. You want to see how they came on top of him. Nigerians are so serious about this. So if you are a South African artist or something that seems to be like entertainment, don't come here for now. It's not gonna go well. It will just not go well. Not at this moment. Let it die down. Like I said, everything that has beginning has an end. It's not the end of the world. For now, stay in your country. Don't come here to come and dance. People are still going in and out of South Africa. People are still traveling from Nigeria to South Africa. South Africans are still in and out of Nigeria. But for whatever reasons, they will come do their thing. Nobody's attacking them here. We're not doing this xenophobic. Ordinarily, some persons would have, come out and start saying, okay, South Africans also must go. Nobody did that here. Nobody is doing that. Now, South Africans are living peacefully in Nigeria. Nobody's attacking them. Nobody is doing anything to them. But we don't want you to bring any music to come and sing for us to dance. We don't want to celebrate with you. There is nothing to celebrate with you at the moment. Don't do it. You can't beat a child and tell the child to start smiling at you. No, it doesn't go well. It cannot work like that. So basically, that was just the comparison that I wanted to make, to differentiate between the two. And, these two people are suffering. Justin is suffering from racism that both of them did not create. Right. Okay. Tinapra said, has Ghana also banned Nigeria from traveling to Ghana too? No. Ghana cannot ban Nigeria. Who is Ghana? We are the one that will ban. No matter what. Guys, let me tell you something. Yes, it seems bad. It seems terrible. And Nigerians are suffering and all of that. We are still at the top. Trust me when I tell you that. Yeah. And Ghana's economy is just, but they too are suffering. They don't have, there's no job opportunity. It's just that their currency. The only thing that changed in Ghana is their currency. Their money became a little bit, it added value. Compared to Nigerians, Naira that keeps falling. But Ghana's CD added value. That's just it. There is no job there. Not like nothing. Yeah, it's not a place where you go and then you wake up in the morning and you go and look for something to do and then you'll be able to fend for yourself. I have a friend that went there last year. He ran back. He said, no, it's not. So they can't tell us, they can't ban us. How? We will ban them first. No. Although they are better. They are a little bit better than the way they were, but there's nothing, they cannot ban. No, you cannot ban your Oga. Yes, no matter what, in Africa, Nigeria, before any African country will ban Nigeria, how can you even ban Nigeria? In Africa, no, you cannot ban. If you ban, Even South Africa cannot even ban. If with all their shenanigans, they cannot completely ban and say no. So the only thing they can do is to put some measures, and for them to be able to filter. If you don't have documents, if you if you want to apply for visa, they will just put all of these things, but not banning completely. Banning Nigeria from any African country will not do that African country any good. To be honest with you, you would have issues because you need us. They need us. That's the fact. So Ghana cannot ban us, my queen. They can't. If I want to travel to Ghana, I don't even need nothing. I'll just go. If I want to go to Ghana right now, I just buy my ticket and go. That's it. I can even go by road if I want to. It's as simple as that. So they are no better than us. That's the fact. They are no better than us. In some areas, like for example, electricity, they have electricity in Nigeria. Oh, they will take lights. Once they take the lights, you see that you go and look for me. All I'm trying to do right now is to get a way to fix solar for myself, because that's what everyone is doing now. That's the ultimate now, solar. Yes, just get your solar and you have your 24 hours electricity inside your house. So, but in Ghana, they have their 24 hours lights. They are better in some areas, but when it comes to economy, like they are still babies. Ghana is a baby compared to Nigeria. That's the fact. I'm not saying this to bring them down, but you come about talk about, no. The abuser in the marriage, that's how I take abuse anymore. Even today. Oh, that's no that has become that's why I said that has become really useless. It has become useless. And that's why it has I've turned it into um it has become me about anymore. Just it's been spoke about, talking about all of those for how long? It's shame. How on earth? Okay, I think I know what to do. I have an ex. I need to I need to start talking about. He yanked me. He slapped me. My own was 70 days postpartum, or maybe 60 days, 1 year postpartum. I will talk about my ex. Wait, we'll do a series on it. There's peace in Africa without Nigeria. Loan says there's peace in Africa without Nigeria. I don't think so, my queen. Honestly, I don't. I don't really think so. There is no peace in Africa entirely. I understand Nigeria and I understand where you're coming from, and I'm not going to defend it. I'm not going to say you're lying. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not. So I understand where this is coming from. Yes, because of the way we present ourselves. Our shenanigans are just too much. Scam and everything. I can understand that. But when you say there will be peace in Africa without Nigeria, why? I'll tell you why. If you look at the insecurity, who are the people bringing this insecurity? The people who are doing all of these things are not Nigerians. I hope you are aware of that. Are you aware of that? Because if you talk about the major challenge in Africa is insecurity. Is it Africa or Nigerians that caused 9/11? Think about that. If you can think about that, then you will know the problem of the entire world, not just Africa. But right now, it's tedious in Africa because we are not able to curtail the insecurity. But like I said, think about 9/11. And think about the fact that the major problem in Africa is insecurity. If you can merge the two together, then you will not know that Nigeria is not the reason for the lack of peace in Africa. No. Because that thing that is terrorizing us in Africa is not Nigerians. They are not Nigerians. That's deep. It's deep. We can be anything, but we're not terrorists. I'm not saying there are no armed robbers, there are no people stealing, doing some certain things, killing. Yes, everywhere in the country there are criminals. But when we talk about the lack of peace in Africa, generally, the major thing that is troubling Africa right now, you see, there was a man that said something one day. Said, don't give me food. After all, Nigeria is not providing for us. We don't have jobs. We find it difficult to feed. But at least let me be able to sleep in peace without being afraid of something is coming to attack me or someone is coming to attack me. At least give me that peace. Now, what Africans are crying more about now is no longer, we used to cry for food. We used to cry for job. We used to cry for, now the major thing we are crying about is security. And that is not caused by us. We didn't bring that upon ourselves. Think about that. Okay, so RC said, but Trump economy is the worst. He is an evil man, period. I understand how you feel. But I still will not say it's the worst compared to here. It's not the worst, my queen. It's not the worst. Maybe he's the worst in the history of America. Yes. Yes. I would understand that. I would. So we need to compare Trump and oh my god. That's crazy. Oh my god. That's bad. You're bad. What kind of comparison is that? Oh, Jesus. So Ghana hasn't changed since the early 1970s. Not much changes, my love. Not too much change. We are all suffering in Africa. It's just as simple as it is. If you understand what I mean. Suffering. The only place that's a little bit better is South Africa. In Africa. A little bit better. Economy-wise, job and is just slightly better. Is South Africa. But every other place, is the only way you can make it is if you are business oriented, if you are industrious and you have capital, you will do well. Trust. In fact, if anyone give you visa to go abroad, you will say no. Unless you want to go and do business, you will not stay. If you can do business here, if you're blessed with capital to do good business in Nigeria, damn, where do you think is the best place to do business, to sell something, rather than a place where they don't have that thing? Just think about something that they don't have, or that they don't have good ones, and you want to bring good ones. Just think about something that, okay, I can bring this into into the country, and the people will love it. It's something they don't have, or it's something they are not familiar with. Bring it in, and they will rush you to. You will sell until you can no longer sell. Hardly will you even bring something valuable, something sellable into the country that you will not sell it. You will sell anything you bring into Nigeria. You will sell it. You will sell it. So business-wise, a developing country or underdeveloped country is good for business. You make your findings. You want to be you are a business person. You are industrious. You're business-oriented entrepreneur, right? The best place to be is a developing or underdeveloped countries to do business, to do good business, right? So, and Nigeria happens to be underdeveloped. I mean, sorry, developing countries. Lacking so many things. So if you can bring those things in that is lacking, you would make money, good money. I'm not talking about coins. You make good money. Once, so if you see people who are suffering, are people, it's either you're not business oriented, you're not industrious, you cannot do business, or you can do business, you don't have capital to do business because no bank will borrow you money. Government will not give you loan. Government will not give you any, nothing. It is you that will know. If you can find a way to find your capital for yourself to do your business, you will do well in Nigeria. It's as simple as it is. Yes. For those who are into estates and estate management and all that stuff, they are also doing well because Nigeria is still developing. Think of anything you can import, you can bring into the country, you will sell it. It's as simple as that. So, apart from that, other people are suffering. Others are suffering. So that is why everybody, nearly 90% of Nigeria are entrepreneurs. Even if you don't have money to do good business, you would, if it is for you to sell akara by the roadside, you will have to do, because nothing. If you don't do it, you will not, you won't eat. There'll be no food for you to eat. You have to sell something, even if it's pure water, this sachet water. If it's for you to hawk Coke and Fanta on the streets, you have to do something to fend for yourself. So everybody is an entrepreneur. That's why we are good business people. Yes. When it comes to business, Africa, Nigeria, we do business. We do. Because as you're growing up, you will learn how to do business. You will learn how to sell granules. You will learn how to go and buy granules from the market. Sometimes you sit down and peel it. Sometimes you cook it. You must do buying and selling. As you're growing up as a child, you have no choice. So that's why when it comes to business, give it to us. We do good business. We do. So basically, that's just what I wanted to talk about. Tomorrow I want to talk about this boy Tyler. Pella. Pella just got married. Pella, the the cartoon boy. Me, I call him the cartoon boy. He just got married, and his marriage was yes, it was a big one. It was a big one. So tomorrow I'll be talking about that. On that note, I think I would want to. I believe, do you have anything you want to say to me? Do you want to ask me any question? Please go ahead and ask me a question. I'm available for you. Ask me a question and I will answer you, okay? Where is that guy that wants to marry me? Come back. Come, let's talk. Somebody say he wants to marry me on this live. Where are you? Come back. Come and ask your questions. So if there's anything you want to ask me, please go ahead and ask. And I'll be more than happy to oblige and answer your question. I'll be doing that in the next few minutes. Maybe like 2 minutes. And if you don't have questions, I guess I'll just Ilona said I was worried. No, please, my friend, don't be. I'm good. So if you have anything you want to say to me, please go ahead and say it before I close. So it's quite crazy what is going on online, what people are enabling. Maybe one of Okoa fans are always asking for her to marry. Let me check something out. I made a post. I made a post. What biscuit are you eating? Looks delicious. Yes, yes, yes. It's crackers. Even though they didn't pay me for advert, let me show you. It's crackers. Thank you, my queen. And let me use this opportunity to read out a post. Do you guys remember this post that I made for Justin for the award? I said, congratulations, Dr. Justin, on your Best Parents Award. In a world where it's easy to judge from a distance, it's worth remembering that people who truly matters are the children whose lives are shaped by love, consistency, and presence. This scrutiny and countless opinion, you've continued to show up as a father. That's commitment. That commitment deserves recognition. No matter how loud the criticism may seem, there are people who sees your dedication are genuinely happy for you. This award is a reminder that perseverance, love, and showing up for your children can make a difference. Congratulations once again, wishing you and your beautiful children many more years of love, peace, and unforgettable memories. Keep being the dad that your children can always count on. Yeah. Now, under this comment section, there was a lot of shenanigans. Now, this one say, see as Mumu they smell everywhere. If no one, if he cannot take care of his children, now me go take care of them. So that's what majority of them are saying. Is it me that will take care of the children if he doesn't take care of them? These people are funny. They are very funny. So people should not be celebrated again simply because they got divorced. Nobody should celebrate them. They have no right to be happy. They have no right to be celebrated just because they got divorced, for Christ's sake. It was a Parents' Day award. You people are too funny. That's what someone said. That it was just an ordinary Parents' Day award. Now, someone commented and said, okay, where is that comment? Aha. This one that said it was a Parents' Day award. It was just a Parents' Day award. And someone replied, Lily replied and said, no, not Lily, sorry. Ursula replied and said, and he was one of them. It was a Parents' Day award, and he was a parent and he got the award. So what exactly is the problem? What is the problem? How is it a problem that somebody got a parents award and people are celebrating him? So what is the problem? After a while, I started to see some AI of the mom being celebrated as well. I say, if it is me, if you do that to me, one lie, I will hate you. You don't celebrate me like that. These things are earned. You can't forge it. You can't AI it. This is for real. And whenever something like this happen, someone somewhere must have something to say, something to accuse. someone off. Something just to distract the celebration. It is well. It is well, oh. Okay, and this one said, being the best parent isn't telling their children they should be ashamed of their culture. People are evil. Oh. People are really evil. So anything a child says is the father. Anything, even if they cough, is the father that is making them cough. If they smile, if they don't smile, there's a day that these children are sober. It is their father that's making them sober for wherever he is, whether they're with him or not. Yeah, he's the one that told them, if you get there on a Tuesday, be sober. On Wednesday, be happy. On Thursday, jump. On Friday, sleep. So anything they do, even in his absence, is the father that has. Are they robots? Like, can you program a child? I don't know. Jesus Christ. Is it possible to program a child? Anything they do, the father has a remote from his house. He will be remoting them. He will do like this. You, baby Deborah, move towards the left. You, baby Michael, move towards the right. He will be remoting. He will be pressing it from his own house. Damn. People are evil. People are evil. People are deliberately evil. This is a deliberate evilness. They don't need you to tell them that, oh, how can it even be? Children says the damnedest thing. They don't need that. You know why? Because they know. They are aware. It's an intentional wickedness. There are some certain things that sometimes children would do. You would see the handwriting of a certain parent. Sometimes. So even in some certain situation, that some parents will be accused of some certain things. You can see the handwriting of the other parents in it, but they will omit that because that parent is their favorite. When a child have a mother who is doing Instagram, a mother who does sexy things on Instagram, who is doing sexy faces, who wears pant and bra on Instagram, who dress, whose life is all about Instagram, for example. And the moment the child come and be doing, I be doing all these things in front of the camera, you will not point it out and say, oh, you the mother, you are the one, this child is copying this from you. No, you go and accuse the father who is a village man. The father who is in Umu Okoro or who is in Asaba village, in one village in Asaba, that doesn't know anything about Instagram. You start accusing that father of the one who is teaching the child of being sexy, of showing a child of maybe like 5 or 6 years old or 4 years old or 3 years old, knowing how to be sexy in front of the camera. You start holding the father, a native father, who probably knows nothing about being sexy in front of the camera, or who is even a man. Is a man sexy? You start holding the man responsible of doing shenanigans on camera. When some of these children will be doing their shenanigans, sometimes they will open their nyash, they will open their kwekus. You start accusing a father who is in Asaba. A child is in Meduguri, open her kwekus in front of the camera. You start holding the father who is in Asaba responsible for a child opening their kwekus. Even when they can see so clearly that these things is coming from an Instagram mom. An Instagram mom is the one that normally do sexy things. An Instagram mom is the one that wear pant and bra. An Instagram mom is the one that goes naked online. An Instagram mom is the one that does all the shenanigans that the children are copying from. Now you go and accusing a village man, a village father that is in the village that knows nothing about Instagram, of being responsible for the children's kpekus being opened online. Who does that? If you're a witch, you are a witch. So that was a beautiful comment. Thank you so much, Sinapra. Thank you. She said the father takes much better care of the daughters better than, of course, absolutely, that is obvious. They are all jealous because he is a better, exactly. Go, Angel, give it back. Yes, Tina Pratt, my queen. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, look at all beautiful comments in that setting. You guys see this picture. Now I wanted to make a post about that day, about the best parent award, but I didn't want to use the picture he used to make that post because there were children in that picture. Yeah, there were children, and I don't like to post I don't like to post children's picture. Children that are not mine, children that I don't have their parents approval to post. I if I was able to speak with their father and he says go ahead, maybe I would have done it. But even though I am also of the opinion that whatever you don't want people to repost, you don't put online. I also believe, but still, once children are involved, I feel like if the parents are not doing the right thing, I should not also be a party to doing something wrong as well, right? I am not saying that posting children is wrong, but I just feel like a parent is the one that has the right to post their children. The fact that they post it doesn't mean that I have to go and take it and repost. Most especially children inside some sort of a saga. If you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So I don't like, even I myself, if you look, I'm very careful with my own child online. So what I cannot do to my child, why should I do it to other people's children? Simply because probably some of their parents are ignorant and maybe wayward or stupid. If you understand what I mean. Or maybe either of the parents is a non-entity, right? So I don't post children like that. If you've noticed, if you've watched me closely, you will know that I don't post kids on my page. So I couldn't use the picture because kids were involved. So I took one of his screenshots, one of his old video that I had a screenshot of. I think that video was when he went to Oregon with Taja. Yes, if you look at that picture very well. So I took the picture, I AI'd it, and I changed the outfit. Now, the reason why I put an African outfit on him was to honor the African roots of the children through their father. That was just the mindset. That was why I decided to put an African outfit on Justin in that picture, right? So that was just what it was. So and it came out really well. It came out beautifully, and it was worth celebrating a good dad, right? Whoever is good, we will say is good. Whoever is bad, we will say is bad. Nobody can stop us. Nobody, you get my mouth, Esther. You are not the owner of my mouth. You can't stop me from talking. That was a beautiful comment. Okay, I've seen that. Okay, I've seen that as well. They are all, okay. I've seen that. So go Angel. Okay, yes, I think I've seen all the comments. So so Mr. and Mrs. Poston, I mean, you expect to take care of them. Okay, I've seen that. Being the best parents isn't telling their children they should be ashamed of their culture. Imagine, who on earth would tell a child to be ashamed of their culture? Where did you hear that from? Where on earth did you hear anything that the child says? Oh God. He is the best daddy and potential parent for his girls. May God continue to protect, bless, and keep him in the mighty name of Jesus. That's a nice comment. Congratulations on best dad of the year. Well deserved. Yeah. And this person say backlash constantly from Nigerian women. You still hold yourself with so much pride for your daughters. You really are the best dad to them girls. That's true love. Congratulations, Mr. Dean. Now, to the people who are saying, um, if he doesn't take care of them, are they're like what someone said, if he doesn't take care of his children, am I the one to take care of them for him? Uh some of them might even be from a deadbeat dad. What do you say about deadbeat fathers? Some of them have nothing. They have no idea what it means, what fatherly love truly means. Yeah, because deadbeat father. And you talk about deadbeat fathers, come to Nigeria, there are too many of them. Once a marriage separates, or once a girl gets pregnant out of wedlock, hardly do the men play their roles in the child's life. That child will have to grow up to go and look for their own father by themselves. Not every father take care of a child. Not every adult you see experience. So anyone that does it, yes, those children didn't ask to be here. Yes. But when you are a good parent, you know what to do and you do the right thing. Your accolades. There is nothing wrong in celebrating a good person. Despite the fact that those things they do are expected of them, it is their responsibility, yes. But yet, when they do it, you celebrate them. If you think that, oh, your husband is doing well, he's doing the right thing, and you would not appreciate him simply because it's his responsibility to treat you right, if you appreciate good thing, you get more. So because my husband is a good man, for example, for example, I'm married and my husband is a good man, he treats me right, he pampers me, and I wouldn't do something in return to make him happy or to celebrate him or to appreciate him in whichever way I know I can, or in whichever way that he likes. I will do it in appreciation of how he treats me, despite the fact that it is his responsibility to treat me right. So the fact that people are performing their responsibility doesn't mean that they should not be appreciated for performing their responsibilities. When I do something nice for my daughter, she'll tell me, Mommy, thank you. Despite the fact that it is my responsibility to pay her school fees. She didn't ask to be here. When I give her food, she will tell me thank you. Despite the fact that I must give her food. It is my responsibility to feed my child. But she still shows me appreciation. So that is how dumb some people can be. Yes, we'll be like, oh, Justin, you're a good father. We all can see that he is a damn good father. He does what a lot of men cannot do. Ordinarily, men are not wired to change diapers. Men are not wired to cook. Ordinarily, originally. If not now that things are changing, yes, a man should cook. A man should change diapers. It's normal. So when a man is embracing that without stressing anybody, a man will just take up that responsibility without no stress. You don't need to beg him. You don't need to ask him for it. You don't even need to fight him. He wants to be responsible for his children. He's worth appreciating, because not any man, not just every man does that. It's not a man thing. Maybe in the next 200-300 years, it will be normalized. And men will get into it and they will begin to do it. It will be normal thing for men. But for now, it's just becoming normal. But it's not yet normal. It's not yet normalized. There are still a lot of men, you tell them to change diapers. They'll be like, are you mad? Yes. There are many men that would, under no circumstances, will they change diapers. And so if something happened and there is a child, they will abandon, they will run as fast as their legs can take them away. They don't give a shit. Go and take care of the child. They don't care. But you have a man who already accepts that, who knows that, who did that. Right from infants till date, he's still standing. After 4 years, he's still, right from infants, when a baby still sucks milk. Imagine a man taking care of an infant, of a newborn, on its own for a certain time. No, give it to that man. Give it to him. So if you have such a man within your grasp and you let it go and cry or cry alone. Stop disturbing us. Good men are not easy to come by. If you have one, hold him tight. Me, I'm saying this with all my mouth. If you like, come and tell me, oh, go and marry him. Yeah, I will marry him. F you. I will not be saying things just so that people will not start thinking that, oh, maybe she wants him. I don't care. I will say what I want to say. If you have a good man as a good man, there are many men out there. Many are plenty. Men are plenty. But husbands are scarce. You and I know that. Husbands are not many. You have a man that will change diapers, that will clean house, even cook and do some certain things, and he will still provide. Then you'll be messing him around, you'll be tossing him around, be doing nonsense. When you now finally lose him out of your own stupidity and ignorance, you come out and be crying, Father, father. You come and be crying. Because of regret, you just cannot get over. Some of these women that got divorced, they can't get over their own stupidity for losing a good man. That is why you see the bitterness everywhere. That is the reason for the bitterness, because everybody can see. You cannot hide who you are for a very long time. People will see it. The bitterness you see is regret in most cases. You come out and be crying every day, endlessly, every day. January to December, Monday to Sunday. Because of regret. Lick your wounds. Sometimes when something is gone, it's gone. Most times, especially in marriage, once you have lost it, you have lost it. It's gone. Move on. You have lost it. And the fact that some certain persons, when they lose that good thing, they think, oh, they are hot. Look at me. See how hot I am. Me, I have big stomach. Look at me right now. I'll be looking at myself. I'm hot. They think when they go out, when they can, maybe when they, let me tell you guys something. When you are married, the temptation is high. That is when some men will start for you. They will start coming. Men will be rushing you. So in your mind, in your stupid mind, you think, oh, if not for this marriage, I would have gotten a better man. If not for the fact that I'm tied to this man now, maybe I would have gotten a better man. The moment you make the mistake of leaving that man, you will now discover that those ones, all they want to do is to give you small nakana. When they give you one nakana like this, they are gone. Most especially in these days, men don't even want to. They want for a man to want to wife you. He's looking for stability. Not when they see that this person himself or herself is not even stable. It's like this. Your life is scattered. Majority of the cry you see, all these tears, all these shenanigans, is as a result of, yeah, no way to get it back. I've lost it. Now I know what I've lost. Go and stay in your house and cry. Despite all the shenanigans, you will still cry. We know. Despite all the whole smile on camera and jumping and everything, some of these people are still not happy. They still cry. Once the camera is off, they will cry because they know what they have missed. If you are a woman, especially for those people that will say they don't want to get married, there are people like that. They just prefer to be alone. They want their privacy 100%. They don't want anybody around them. Fine. But if you are a kind of a person that crave for companionship, you want marriage, you would regret it if you lose a good man. You will cry. Sometimes for the rest of your life, you will live in that regret till you leave this world. Because there are some certain people that for you to even for them to have a man in their life, for them to be married is by luck because of their lifestyle. Not every man or woman will take some certain things. Then when you find someone who is able to take it, because of your stupidity and ignorance, you let it go. You will remain single for the rest of your life. You can be knocking, or people will be knocking you. Nakana, there's plenty. Dicks are plenty everywhere. It's free. You don't need to buy a dick. Prick, but you fuck prick. Prick is free. In fact, there is so many pricks looking for a hole to enter. And those ones, they are there. But the one that will wife you is scarce. So if you have, for people like us, people like me, I'm not worried though. I'm not worried at all. It is either the best, what I want, or nothing. So I'm not worried. But trust me, I will not have a good man and let it go out of my, unless if you treat me badly. If your errors, because nobody is perfect. If your kindness and your goodness supersedes your error, I would overlook your error. Nobody is perfect. You can't get such a thing as perfect. If I wait and I realize that some of the things you do that they're not too weighty, and the things your value to me is higher than your little shenanigans, of course we'll always sort that out. It's normal. So I won't just let you go for rubbish for so, unless if I know you don't want me. But when you look at some of those things we see, or some of those divorces we've seen, it's not because the man does not want. Mm-mm. It's because the disrespect is just too much from the woman. You must respect your man. It's normal. You see, men, what some women don't know is that men are babies. I'm not saying there are some bad men that are really bad, though. That's why I said if you're lucky to get the good one, the husband. There are plenty of men, but husbands are scarce. If you find a husband among those men, hold him well. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Companionship is good if you are able to find the right person. It's a beautiful thing. But trust me, it's more beautiful to be lonely, to be alone, than to fall into the wrong hands. Because right now, as you see me, I'm good. All I need is to make money. And I will not make it in the wrong way. I'll be very patient to make it the right way. And if it doesn't come, so be it. So, you see, for me right now, marriage is a plus. It's a compliment. It's to compliment me. I'm not that kind of a woman that is looking for, oh, I need to get married in order to do this, in order to do that. There's nothing I want to do that I cannot do. Being single, there's nothing I feel like I want to do that I feel like I cannot achieve being single, that I have to be married to achieve. No, I don't feel that way. I can achieve anything. But trust me, if I have a good man, that good man also will know he's just got a good woman for himself. That's the fact. The way you treat me, I will treat you. I would add Jara. I will treat you better. Right? Because I believe in law of reciprocal. What I cannot do to you, don't do it to me. If you treat me badly, hey, you will regret never knowing me. You will regret ever coming across me in your life. Don't do what I cannot do to you. Just don't do it to me. And you would have the best of me. Right? So also, you see, men are like babies. If you know, every man has a button. Like, all you just need to discover is that thing that man truly wants, that thing that he seeks in you as a woman. If you're able to discover that, well, like that man, if you tell him to turn to a tortoise, he will for you. He will do anything for you. All you have to do is just reciprocate it in that area that he wants you to reciprocate it from. I'm talking about good men. No, don't get me twisted though. Because some people will be like, oh, it's like this one has not. No, I know there are bad men out there. They will treat a woman like a shit. Yes, there are. But that are good ones as well. And I think, in my opinion, Justin is a good man. That's what I think. That's what I think. Yeah, if you like, let them come and say, "Oh, you don't know what he's like behind the camera." But we've never seen neither. We're all everything we see is on the camera. Yeah. So from what I can see on the camera, I think he's a good person, and I think whoever had him and lost him have lost a jewel. So that's your own business. Go and continue crying. It's none of my business. Okay. I'm so sorry, my angels. I don't want that noise, though. What happened in 1960? Just repeat itself. The other phone went off. I didn't know, and it's plugged. Look at it. It's plugged, and it still went off, and I don't know why. So sorry about that, my queens. I'm so sorry. Let me use this opportunity to remind us about my friend, my cell sister. She's still behind bars. She's still locked up. Please. Her name is Adeze. Whatever God lays in your heart to support her, you know. Here and there, few people are still like kind of reaching out. Whatever God lays in your heart to support that young lady to get her out of that place, please go ahead and support. She needs our help. I beg, whatever it is that you can support with, please go ahead and do it. So on that note, I think I'll bring this live video to an end. Hence, the network has done his beats, and then we've been here for over 2 hours. I think that's fine. That's enough. We've done plenty. Yes. So thank you, all of you, for joining me this evening. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to be interacting with all of you. Thank you all so much for being a part of my show tonight. Ilona, thank you for joining. Cheryl, thank you for joining me. Jan, I'm so behind, but I hope to catch up today. Good morning, God, good to see. Oh my God, Jan, I didn't even know you were here. It's so good to have you. Thank you for joining me. And Lisa, thank you for joining me. Jackie 2026, Vanessa Harris, Elizabeth, Sexy Fox, and Brandon, my gifter. Thank you so much. Who else do I have here? Yes. Let me see. Diane. Okay, Tina Pratt. All of you, Iris, thank you guys for joining me. Until I come again, please do enjoy the rest of your day. And don't forget, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bye, my queens. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be here to talk about Tyla. These days we're going to be talking about different bits and pieces of things happening around the world. We're just not going to be talking about one certain thing. And no, we'll be touring around the world. Let's see if we can attract other people that might be interested in some other few things. It doesn't really matter, because sometimes when I'm not talking about things that you want to hear, it's okay. Sometimes if you want to join, it's okay. If you don't feel like joining, fine. But yet, let's just touch different places. All right. I love you guys. Until I come again, please enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Bye.